You always hear about how the most successful people in the world are the first people waking up in the morning, and they wake up extremely early compared to everyone else. And there's one main trait that translates from these early mornings to success. But first, let's define success, because we all have different definitions of success, whereas some people might be owning a home and raising a family. Some people might be graduating from college and getting a well-paying job, or it could even be traveling the world. There are several different meanings of success, and we all have our own personal goals that we're striving for to achieve. In this context, success is going to be in relation to career success. Whether they started a company or they started at a company and they worked their ways up to become, say, a CEO or in a high position role that they strive for to achieve, this is what it's going to be in relation to. And typically what happens with this career success, where you are compensated well in terms of your financial status. However, there are going to be some cases where this isn't true, and people that do end up waking up early may not be successful in this aspect, but there are going to be some outliers when you're looking at statistics and demographics. But for the majority of the successful people out there, they do typically wake up early. There are several entrepreneurs, executives, and people that are successful within their careers that wake up before 6 a.m. I found a stat that showed that 50% of self-made millionaires and 90% of executives wake up before 6 a.m. This just goes to show that there's a correlation between waking up early and having career success. There are several different areas and reasons that you could trace it back to that could lead them to having more career success, such as waking up early to have some quiet time to read or get caught up on emails, or just start working earlier than everyone else, or going to exercise, or eating breakfast. There's several different reasons there, and the list just keeps going on. Although these are great reasons and aspects and influencing factors to help them get ahead in life and within their career success, I think it goes a layer deeper than that, and they're actually building something that's helping them get ahead in other areas in their life. It's one simple aspect, and waking up early isn't always necessarily the easiest thing to do, and that's basically what it is. It's discipline. They have the discipline to wake up when they don't really want to, or they're not feeling it, and they feel like they'd rather just lay in bed, lay in the warm and comfy bed. They just have the discipline to hit the alarm, get up, get out of bed, and start working on the day, where you often hear people say, oh no, I can't wake up early, I can't do that. But they actually can, they just choose not to because they don't necessarily have the discipline to. Jocko Willink talks about this, and when that first alarm goes off in the morning, you want to make sure that you hit your alarm, you get out of bed, and you don't snooze it. If you snooze it, you're ending up losing that first battle on the day, and you're losing the day. You want to start your day off with a win and just hit that alarm, get up, get out of bed, and have that discipline to get up. If you look at Jocko's Instagram page, it's just a bunch of pictures of his watch at 4:30 a.m. showing that he got up, he attacked the day, and got that first win in. You have to have that discipline to wake up even when you don't feel like it, because there are going to be several days when you don't feel like getting up early. You want to hit that snooze alarm button, or you just don't feel like getting up. Not every day is going to be great. You have to have that discipline to push yourself even when you don't feel like doing it. I don't think that people necessarily get excited that they're going to be waking up at 4 or 5 or 6 in the morning the next day. The night before they're going to sleep, they're all excited because they get to wake up early. I think it's a little bit deeper than that, where they might tell themselves that tomorrow I get to impact people's lives, and having that outside reason or why as to why you're actually going to be waking up early is what helps motivate people, especially when they don't feel like doing it or times are tough. And that's what helps them get out of bed at those early times, especially when they don't feel like doing it, or they feel like they could just be sitting in bed in the warm and comfy bed. They have that extra layer of why you're getting out of bed, why you have to wake up this early, and it's what drives them and motivates them to get up and do more. As I said earlier, waking up isn't necessarily the easiest thing to do, and that's the discipline that translates into other areas of your life when times inevitably get tough. You have the discipline to get you through those hard times, do those tough tasks that you don't feel like doing. It's just built up discipline over years and years of waking up early, and that just kind of builds up and it translates into other areas of your life outside of just waking up early. It could be the discipline of starting a business and doing all that hard work at the start, building it up and working through those hard times. It could be exercising. Maybe you're trying to lose weight and it's having the discipline to stick to a diet, go to the gym when you don't feel like doing it, going out for a run when it's bad weather and you don't feel like doing it and you have excuses that come up. Maybe you're trying to write a book and that discipline comes into play when you don't feel like writing or you think you got writer's block. It's having that discipline to just push you through those tough times and keep you going. This discipline of waking up early helps translate into several other areas in your life that you may not even realize. It's getting that first win on the day that helps to build up each day, each week, each month, each year, and that just keeps building up over time. You're building up discipline, and discipline is just what helps push you over the edge when you don't feel like doing something and something gets tough. Now, there are probably several scenarios that people wake up early and aren't necessarily successful. Success doesn't really happen overnight. It happens over a long period of time, and that discipline takes time to build up and helps get you there. When you're building this discipline up to wake up early every morning, maybe you're saying no to other things like going out and having drinks and staying up all night to get drunk. Or maybe you're saying yes to going out and exercising when you don't feel like doing it and you just feel like sitting on the couch doing nothing, watching TV. This discipline can add up in several other areas in your life that can help lead you to a successful life if your goals are different. Maybe you want to go to college and get a good paying job. Maybe you want to start a family and own a house. Or maybe you want to start a business. All this discipline can add up in all those areas in life and help get your priorities straight, where you say no to the stuff that you don't want to do and you say yes to the stuff that you do want to do. If you are going to try and wake up early, I just made a video on how you can get better sleep and wake up early, so you can check that out. Maybe that'll help you out a little bit to give you some better tips to sleep better and be less tired throughout the day. However, you don't necessarily have to wake up early to be successful in your life. It just builds up discipline, and discipline is ultimately what helps get you to where you want to be in life. Have that discipline to say yes to the things that you want, no to the things that you don't want, and hopefully that's going to get you to where you want to go in life. So have that discipline. And thanks for watching, and let's level up.